Please check out your answers. If your answers to the second you try are okay and you have no questions, then please move on to the assignment, which is a review for the quiz. Both the review and the quiz are on all 4 sections in Unit 5 so far. Good luck. So the first problem, the first couple problems shouldn't have given you too much trouble. F of -2 just means we put a -2 into the f function. So that would be 3 times -2 plus 5. -6 plus 5 comes out to -1. For the second one, g of 0, put a 0 in for x. So we would have 0 squared plus 1, which just comes out to 1. H of 5 seems even more direct. Put a 5 in for the x, and there's nothing even to calculate, it's just 3/5. Now when we get to number 4, there are no shortcuts. We can't say that this is f of 3 minus 2. I'm sorry, s of 3 minus 2. We're going to have to actually find out who is s of 3, who is s of 2, and subtract them. So s of 3 is going to be 3 plus 1 and square it. So that's going to equal 4 squared, or 16. S of 2 is going to be 2 plus 1 quantity squared, which is 3 squared, or 9, and 16 minus 9 is 7. Sorry, I got sort of run off the page there. The next row, now g minus h of 2, we could think of that as g of 2 subtract h of 2. G of 2 says whatever we've got, square it, add 1. So that would be 5. H of 2 says whatever we have, that's the denominator. So that would be like 5 minus 1.5, or 5 minus 1.5, and that will come out to 3.5, or 3.5. The last two are composite functions, and we have to decide which one we do first. It's always the one that's closer to the input variable. So we're going to do g of x first. G of x, they tell us, is x squared plus 1. And that's what's going to go into the f function. We go to the f function, wherever we see an x, we substitute x squared plus 1. So instead of 3x, we're going to have 3 times x squared plus 1, plus 5. So just order of operations, we'll distribute here. There's still a 5 to be added, and that will come out 3x squared plus 8. This one written with the brackets, we still do whichever function is closer to the input variable, which happens to also be the inside function in this case. So f of x is 3x plus 5, and we're going to put that in the h function. So it's going to be h of 3x plus 5. Well, the h function says just give it a new denominator here. So that'd be 3 over the 3x plus 5. But because it's a fraction, we have to worry. 3x plus 5 isn't allowed to equal 0, so we have to figure out what would make it equal 0. when x is negative 5/3, that's got to be excluded. So I hope you've enjoyed working with composite functions. Please do the review before you do the quiz, and both the review and the quiz cover all of the 4 topics so far in Unit 5. And good luck to you too.